up with homie, I had to really look up what I've been doing,
I'm
and I'm,
glad
I'm
you
gonna break it
did.
down. Yeah, I
Cause
did some homework
I
too.
ain't had the time to do it, but I really wanted to go
I'm gonna break it all
in
up, bro.
depth with it. So
I'm,
I'm so
bro, I'm
grateful
finna,
you
bro,
did
I'm
that.
finna, bro, I'm finna chop it up with you once we get once you ready to, just let me know, man. Man, what you was talking about them novations, and then I'm gonna go in.
Oh my God, I can't
I'm gonna
wait.
go in,
So
bro.
how y'all doing, transaction engineers, all you real estate gods, kings and queens? How y'all doing? Got
What's
my
up?
guy
What's
Little
up?
Big G in that building. We here on Foreign Fridays, baby. You know that phone? Hit that horn, god dang it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So today we're gonna hit first a little bit on cold calling. Tips is secret, but we're gonna get into some novations. And we're gonna bring a guy on next weekend, my guy Josiah, so he can talk to you a little more to it, details about it.
Of
But
course,
man,
Johnny, man.
how you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm feeling amazing, man. Man, I'm very thankful, man, and grateful to be on here and chop it up with you, man. It's always great to talk to you, and man, I'm ready to dive in, man, because I've been going live. I don't know if you noticed, I've been going live for 5 hours every day from two
Yeah, I
to
saw
seven.
you doing cold calling and stuff.
Yeah, so yeah, I kind of want to break it down, give everybody some information on what I'm doing, cause yeah, I'm not really cold calling, but I'm accepting incoming cold calls. So yeah, I got some sauce for us, man.
Well,
Yeah, I've been going live.
it's always a big difference when people are calling you to sell their home versus when you're calling them. When people are calling you to sell their home, they're motivated most of the time, or they wouldn't be calling you. Now, when you got to call people, they're cold lead. That's why it's called cold calls. You got to warm them up. It may take several calls to get the deal done. But
Yeah,
when people call you, y'all, it's always better. You say you send out some mailing pieces, somebody call you back. You send out a text, they text you back. When they reply back to you, that's a good sign.
and
When they
see,
when they
and
yeah,
huh? Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, I'm just
Go.
saying when they call you first, it's always better.
Yeah, and that's what I want to break down. Why I'm letting people know I'm receiving cold incoming calls. Okay,
Okay.
because of the marketing that I'm doing.
Fuck was that?
So what I'm doing, what we doing over here, uh, we're sending out we're sending out text messages, and we're sending out voicemails. Okay, so it's almost like a RVM, but it's not. We're actually sending them a text message first, and then I don't know exactly how the I don't know how the system is actually doing it. I have to get my boy on here one of these Fridays so he can break it down. But how it seems to be is that they're like calling them, hanging up, and sending them a voicemail or something. I don't know. They're getting a voicemail, okay,
Yeah.
and that is leading that's triggering someone to actually call us back. So that's why it is cold incoming calls, because majority of the time it may not be the right majority of the time it may not be the right person, or they may not be interested. So instead of us cold calling people, we're sending out text messages and RVMs, and but they're not ringless. We're actually hitting them, so they're just voicemails. Okay, and then what they're doing, they're reaching back out to us, either to let us know that we got the wrong person, or they are not interested, and or it may be the right person, and it may be something warm. So
Right.
we're using a platform called REI Reply, and yes, I'm affiliated with that company as well, and yeah, we're going to have to put the links and stuff in there, but when it comes to REI Reply, it's a platform where you can send text messages, emails, voicemails. But the thing is, you have to stay in compliance with Twilio. So Twilio is the main. character in this story, and what they're doing, they're providing you the numbers and the numbers that you're using and the service that you can actually go create or initiate contact to these property owners. So they're just a number provider and service provider. REI Reply is just a platform that everything is built on.
Yeah, you can use Twilio. Now they have a lot of different platforms. You know, they come out with one every week. But one we've been using for RVM for about 6 or 7 years is Sly Broadcasting. It's SLYBRODCASTING, I think. Sly Broadcasting. And we've been using them. So those are RVM. And with the RVM, it'll look like somebody call you. Your phone will just vibrate. Like he said, it'll be a voicemail. Your phone won't ring. You'll just get a notification. It's a voicemail. You click on it. It'll be a message. Hey, this Johnny. This Eddie. Hey, this Eddie. I'm interested in buying your house. Can you please give me a call? Or whatever message you want to leave, and then they just call you back.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's
So
another form of marketing, y'all. You gotta You gotta market heavily,
and with
especially
with
now.
that with the platform and with us using that, so what we're doing, I reached out to a actor. He was a voiceover actor for Hollywood, and he also did some real estate back when RVMs was first out and hot. But he's also he was a voiceover actor. They called him the Godfather of voiceover. Now this guy right here, I was able to find this guy on Fiverr. He's no longer on Fiverr, but I found him on Fiverr, and he was dope. So it's a guy that don't look like me. He definitely don't talk like me, and he made the voicemails. We sent him like a script of different templates that we'd like for him to say, and what he did was make variations of each template. So we say
Wow.
we had 9 templates. What he did was create a A, B, C, and D. So it was 4 templates he made 4 variations of each template, and he did it to where that it sounded organic and original. So he had like and stuttered, he did stuff like that to make it sound so genuine.
Real.
You thought he was like a real person. You get what I'm saying? Which was extremely dope. So that's what we've been using. And we get a lot of response to that. So say for instance, when we're getting a call back, I'm answering the phone and saying, hey, or me and my partner, we answering the phone. We're saying, hey, we received a call. Thank you for calling us back, but I believe my boss sent you a voice message, and then that's we go into it. I just want to confirm that this is Ace or whatever, and they'll be like, yeah, okay, well, my boss wanted to know if you had any interest in selling, this property over here on 123 Main Street. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we get into the whole spiel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we act
That's
like
dope.
we ain't running the show. We act like we are not running the show, and that's how we're you know initiating that co- initiating that conversation when they reach back out to us. Because majority of the time they may not even check out the message. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they may
Yeah,
not
they
even.
just
Yeah,
call
they may
right
not.
back.
Yeah, they just call right back. Some of them do, and they have an idea of what we're talking about. So, if they're not interested, of course they're gonna tell us they're not interested in things like that. But if they are, then they'll engage with us and things like that. But for the most part, they'll probably shoot us a text back. But those are getting us more callbacks than anything. They'll just pick it up and call, which is a lot better because that save us on marketing dollars, responding back and forth with text messages and then finding out 10 cent later that's not that they're not interested. You get what I'm saying? So it helps with that.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
Make
cold when
make
I'm
sure y'all
cold
drop
calling,
some. Make sure y'all drop some things in some comments or questions in the chat. That way we can answer you all questions as well.
when you cold calling, guys, always being like in a up tempo, upbeat. You don't want to sound depressed. Calling somebody, hey, this is
Mm.
Eddie. I want to buy your house. Come on, man. Would you say it to somebody who sounds like that? You like, buddy, you
No.
need to go get some help first. Sound like you was about to cry. Or you
um.
depressed a little bit.
What what I do and what I train those that are a part of my coaching program, or someone that we've employed or whatever, and we're training them. What we like to do is we know who we're talking to. We know who we calling. We know who actually is reaching back out to us. So when they call, hey Eddie, how you doing today? Because we're expecting for somebody to be like, who are you? And then that way we can go into our spiel of who we are and why we reached out. You get what I'm saying? But we always say, hey, Brenda, how you doing today? We hit them with that, and then once we hear the response, then we'll know if we need to tone it down and match their energy somewhere or not. And what I typically train or tell people what's most important. You ask them how they're doing, and they'll let you know. And if they're not doing, if they say they're doing good, you want to let them know that you're doing good, or you're doing great, or you're doing well. Whether they ask you how you're doing or not. So say for instance, phone ring. I say, "Hey Eddie, how you doing today?" And Eddie hit me with the, "Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for asking." Then I go into, "By the way, I'm such and such," and that's how I do it, right? But now, say for instance, I hit Eddie up, and "Hey Eddie, how you doing today?" And Eddie say, I'm okay. What's going on?" Well, hopefully, man, this call will make you feel a lot better, man. But I'm doing pretty good myself. By the way, I'm such and such, and then I'll go into, I just wanted to confirm this is Eddie, right? Like I hit them with that, cause like say for instance, if their energy die, I'm like, man, I'm used to talk to an upbeat Eddie, so make it almost seem like that's possibly somebody you know. You get what I'm saying?
And another tip, what I do when I call, I don't ask, can I speak to the person? If it's a man that I'm calling for, and he pick up and the man pick up the phone, I automatically say, "Hey, John, how you doing today?" I call them by
Mm-hmm.
their first name and everything. So when you call a person by their first name, they think you know them. Because you call them by the
Mm-hmm.
first name. When it's by the last name, it could be not your friend, definitely. Your friend not call you, say, "Hey, Mr. Raymond, how you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got some friends that do that sometimes, but I'm just saying on a normal basis, your friend's not calling you by your last name.
And say for instance, if you call a Jeff, and a woman pick up the phone, and is Jeff Davis. Oh, I was actually calling to speak with Jeff. Is this Miss Davis, or is this
Yep.
Mrs. Davis?
Yeah.
And your facial expression and everything is all, you put it's all into place. So make sure you putting a whole act on, and you got your facial expressions and stuff together. That way it can pop, because they're gonna know if you know who you was calling, but you sound a little puzzled, because just out the blue, the missus probably picked up the phone or anything. You get what I'm saying? and
Yep.
and they may just hand that phone over, and or they may be in the car together. There've been plenty of times
Yeah.
where they were in the
All
car
day.
together, and they done hit the talk button, and the missus then pick up, probably trying to check the trap, try to check the trap, make sure
See
who
what's
this
going
calling.
on?
So yeah, I done had those moments, and I always crack a little joke here and there if a woman pick up the phone and I'm calling to speak with the man. Oh, this is the boss lady. You know what I'm saying? I run that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Just a little jokey joke, messing around. But it tends to break the ice somewhat.
Yeah. I do agree. I totally
Yeah,
agree. So y'all, they go. We just dropped some very valuable nuggets on you. So stop calling, sound like a bill collector. Hey, Mr. John, how are you?
I work
Oh,
with investors. What they be teaching you, the whole spiel. I work with local investors in the area, and and boy, they have you going through that whole spiel, and it just does not make sense.
no, then they gonna tell you no. You get off the
Yep.
phone with you.
Yes,
But
sir.
guess what? You sound like the last 20.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sound like the
indeed.
last 20 to call. Man, we gotta, hey, don't go off them old scripts, man. The scripts been going around a long time.
Yeah, especially talking about you a local investor and stuff like that. It's not it. You don't want to sound like because they look at the local investors like dirt bags pretty much nowadays. Because they put local investor with a low ball offer now. So local investor and low ball offer is like they putting that in the same category as of right now. So you definitely don't want to use that. You may just get cursed out. Hung up on.
Yep. Yep. You want to sound more personal.
Um, what? So as far as the cold calling tips, you definitely want to make sure that you have a dialogue that reflects, somewhat of your personality, how you would normally talk, but you do want to have uh you want to have a dialogue to go along with your whole flow, so that way it sounding so genuine, and you're not just asking questions that it seems like it's just slapping them and smacking them up, and it don't make sense. So having your questions organized as well, so it's warming the property owner up to the next question, is what you would like to do. You get what I'm saying? Warm that person up for the next question.
Yeah.
I noticed that as a big difference. Say for instance you all now don't get it wrong. You do have the four pillars of what you need to get out of a conversation. And when it comes to the four pillars, you're looking for the condition, the motivation, the timeline, and price. But even with those four pillars, there are many different things that are in between those four pillars that you would need to actually have or get information on. So the reality of it is you can get the four pillars answered, as far as getting the condition, the time on the motivation, timeline, and price. But guess what? If you go after the condition of the property, if you don't know the specs of the property, how can you run comps? If you don't know how many bed and bath, what's the square footage of the property, what's the square footage of the lot, how would you be able to analyze that deal, right? So, of course, yes, you need the four pillars, but there is so much other information in between that you need in order to move forward. You get what I'm saying? So say for instance, you know, let's say you want to talk about the price. Okay, you can ask about the price, but if you don't know, if the person is behind, if they're in the arrears and things like that, you have to get those questions answered. Do the property have HOA fees? If so, is it monthly, quarterly, or annually? These are other questions that you should be asking during your call.
Right. I totally agree. You got to get that information. You don't want to have them on the phone a long time, but you need to get some valuable information. You want to definitely know about the motivation of the seller. That's the key. That's one of the key components. You want to know why are you selling?
Most important. Most important,
If it's
because
vacant, why is the property vacant?
hmm
If you can start getting them on a conversation, get into a conversation where they're talking, and you got them on the phone a while. Now you get them on the phone a while. That's a good sign too.
Yep.
They go into talking in the detail and start giving you more.
So typically, what when we're coaching or training students, 0 to 5 minutes, you should be able to get all of the information concerning the property, all of the
Right.
information. 5 to 10 minutes, that means you have found some type of connection with the person and built some type of rapport. 10 to 15 minutes, that means you're getting a lot more information. Y'all found something in common, and you really built a solid connection with that person as far as rapport. you
Oh
know
yeah.
15 to 20 minutes, that means you should have the whole life story, or getting
Bingo.
close to getting all of the life story, and it should now almost be transitioning into a closing call. You should be the person that closed that deal. There should be no reason why you should have to pass that to a property purchase manager or an acquisition. By then you should be a junior acquisition and be able to at least pitch an offer range.
Yes.
20 to 25 minutes, you definitely should be really focused on getting a yes or no decision. They ready to sell. You've built a ton of rapport. They like you. You like them. You should be closing that seller, and you should be trying to get off the phone so that way you can get on another call. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So by 25 minutes, you should be off that phone, all together. But just to get the basic information, that should take no more than 5 minutes.
If you on that phone 25 minutes, you should have a contract going out that same day.
Yep.
If they you that mean y'all got some good report, unless you gotta really go see the property or something like that. But I still like to get that agreement out as quickly as possible, especially when we
Yeah.
done made a connection.
Yep. And typically what we're doing now, we want to get the property under contract before we even think about going out. So it'll make sense to us. Now, if it's something where we just really need to go out, then cool. But for the most part,
Right.
we're looking forward to lock the deal up first, and then
Yep.
go out, get a property specialist, or you yourself, you go out, take pictures and videos of the property, and that way you can start your marketing and things like that. So right now we have a property under contract that we've been having under contract for about a week and a half, and we need to send somebody out there because it's like 2 hours away. But my boy kind of scared me. He spooked me a little bit and told me that the clan was out there, and you don't want to really get
Whoa.
caught slipping out there. And I was like, dang, I ain't finna drive 2 hours out the way suited and booted. Nah, I ain't finna be
Is that
playing.
where that land is?
No, 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 no. This is another property. We don't have that land under contract. We still need to evaluate that. But
Yeah.
no, this is another property, another house.
Oh.
It's in a city outside of Houston, like right close to Louisiana. Called it's called Vidor, Texas, and it's right outside of Orange. So it's actually in a county called Orange County. High Tech Hap, what's happening? That's the boy Harris, man, our loan officer. We was just talking about you as well. Knowing that you are now a FHA inspector, we definitely need to get you back on the show. It won't be next week because we have a guest next Friday, but hopefully the Friday after next we can get you back on, and you'll be able to have more gems to drop on us concerning what you man, you like Inspector Gadget, man. You got a lot of you got a lot of tools, man, in the toolbox. So we definitely need to have you back on here again, man.
Right. For sure. So, guys, we gave y'all some valuable tips. Please use them. Don't procrastinate. Remember, life rewards those who take action. So take action. Take massive action. You're gonna
Yes,
get a
sir.
lot of no's before you get a yes.
Yes,
But
yes,
that yes
sir.
gonna be worth it. If you stay down, that yes gonna be all worth it, man. It's gonna
And
make it
if
all worth it.
Hey, and if you keep counting the no's, them no's gonna keep coming. You will be a long time before you get to a yes. Do not sit and count the no's. Do not ask us how many no's before we get to a yes. Just make the calls and do the marketing, because if you keep counting the no's, you're gonna be focusing on the no's. You're gonna be focusing on them no's.
What you focus on expands.
Yes,
So don't
sir.
be focused on the nose. Just keep going, baby. Keep going, building rapport and following up.
Yep. So today we was talking about the cold calling tips. Tips and tricks that you can use. We're letting you know. When them people pick up that phone, you definitely who you talking to. You need to say, hey Jeff, or hey George, or hey Brenda, how are you doing today? Have that upbeat flow. You want them to actually pull the phone away from their face or look at their phone and be like, who is this? And that way you can go into the spiel and then confirm who you're on the phone with before you give them any information. Because we are cold. If you're cold calling, you don't know where those numbers are actually going to, right? Meaning, so for instance, if you skip trace a list, you're getting a variety of numbers. You're getting columns of numbers for each row of leads, right? Or each row of property or property owners, you're getting columns of numbers. Typically, at the minimum, you're getting one to two numbers at minimum per person. If it's, say for instance, one property owner or two property owners, you should get at least two columns of numbers. Okay, you never know where those numbers come from. Sometimes you will be calling people jobs, you will be calling people businesses, so
Right.
you do not want to give up any information concerning that person, because life is life and people do not know how to mind their business, and you can actually burn up a deal from somebody that is motivated to sell, but you done told their business to the whole office. So you do not want to just start going into your spiel until you confirm who you're talking to. So if Jeff answered the phone, ring ring, oh hey Jeff, how you doing today? uh yeah, who is this? Yeah, this is Loopy with National Cash Buyers. Hey, I just want to make sure I'm talking to the right person. This is Jeff, right? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes some people will still hit you with the yes, and that's not them. So you can't fault yourself for that. But still, do your part and make sure you confirm who you are on the phone with before you go into the spiel talking about that property. Because that property could be in pre-foreclosure. That property could be tax delinquent. It may be going up on the chopping block. These people do not want the office in their business.
Right. Right. I totally agree.
Y'all have any questions? Drop them in the chat. We'll be dropping you some nuggets also about novations, man. I did some homework after having a conference call with Mr. Transaction Engineer. He actually plugged us in on a conference call with someone that was breaking down to us what novations was. So I had to get off of that call and put my thinking cap on and go and get my dictionary out and figure out what is the definition of novations. So I'll be tapping into that soon as brother Eddie, aka Mr. Transaction Engineer, give me the green light.
Thank you, Luba. Let's let me see. What's up, high tech, bro? Oh, book a call. Listen, look below in the description. We got some freebies inside. Memorandum, subject to agreement, and you can book a call below with our team. If you're looking to get in coaching, looking to transition to change your life, book a call below. Thank you very much. Hey, Loopy, it's novation time, baby.
So after our call, oh my goodness. Not only did we get hit with a lot of valuable information, we also understood how to smoothly pitch the novations. Now, if you all look up what novation mean in a dictionary, you will see that novation is not in the dictionary. Why is that?
They
Because
made
it
it
is
up.
not a word.
They made
Okay?
it up.
It is not a word. Now, if you look up Nova, Nova is a star, right? Nova is also a car, but if you look it up in the dictionary, Nova is a star. It gets bright, it gets dim in a small amount of time, and it may go back bright again. Okay, that is a Nova. After the word Nova is novel. Novel is a book. Okay, there is nothing that say novate. There's nothing that say novation. Now, of course, my dictionary is a little older, right? So I had to go to Google, right? And Google has Wikipedia. So if you all know what innovate is, Innovate is bringing something new, bringing in something new. That's what innovate means. So just like you got sub to, that's a slang word for subject to. Okay.
Right.
So what has happened in the year 2021? Someone decided to take the in off innovate and make it a law term that is novate. Okay. Now, if you look up novate and you Google it, it's gonna say law in parentheses in the front of the definition. So it's gonna say law. Why does it say law? Because it has something to do with contracts. Okay, and contracts is something that has something to do with being something that has to go with a law that has to be in place, something that has to be legal, right? That's what the novate is replacing one contract with another contract. Meaning, give y'all a case scenario where we had a three-story townhouse that we did a lease option, and we did a lease option also subject to the existing note, right? I didn't say the existing mortgage. The mortgage is the entire balance of what you owe. The existing note is your monthly payment. So we did a multiple creative deal and we combined it together and without knowing what we were doing. So we did a lease with the option to purchase at a purchase price of 300,000, subject to the existing note. Meaning we had power of attorney, we had the release of information, and we had a lease option agreement along with a purchase and sale agreement signed for us to pay the note directly to the mortgage company. And we also had a deal with the property owner to lease with the option to purchase for a year and a half at a purchase price of 300,000. What was left on the property as far as a balance on the mortgage was 250 something $1,000 at the time of closing. Meaning the property owner was gonna get the in between of 250 something and 300. Okay. Now, we actually came time for us to close the property, and we were selling the property at 364.9 at the day of closing. The real estate our escrow officer called us and told us that we are not going to be able to close today. I said, why not? The buyer's in place. Their funding is in place. She said, I understand that, but in order for you to close this deal, you are not going to be able to get an assignment fee. So guess what? I was like, what is this? She said, a conventional lender will not pay an assignment fee. So you're going to have to back out of the deal and your seller will have to pay you out of their cut. That is
Whoa.
what novate mean. Novate mean replacing a contract with another contract, all about some it's all about financials, right? So that's what the novate mean, replacing a contract with another contract. Okay, so what I had to do was put my seller and the buyer on a contract without me and have an addendum or another agreement that says that my property owner that I was dealing with will have to pay me the remaining balance, the between balance of what him and I agreed on, which was the 300 to the whatever I sold the property for. So I had to back out the deal. So that means that the conventional loan people did not respect the assignment. So that means you have to get out of the deal. They need you out the way. So they're enforcing not daisy chaining deals, basically.
Wow.
So that's what I found out, man. Novate means to extinguish a contract and put another contract in place. That's what novate means. So they made a slang word and then added the novation to make it sound sexy. It has nothing to do with putting the property on the MLS at all. It's only selling to a conventional buyer and making sure that you get out of the way. That is what novation is all about. Selling to someone that is getting conventional lending. That's it. That's only what novation means. Nothing more, nothing less. It has nothing to do with you putting the property on the MLS It's about you trying to wholesale a property to someone that is getting conventional funding and you having to plug up the buyer with the seller and getting out of the way and figuring out a way for you to still get your assignment fee from the seller.
So what you like about it? You like it or what?
You asking me, do I like that?
I'm saying, what's your take on it?
My
You
my
gonna
my,
you gonna
my
implement it? You gonna implement it or what?
I've already done it on accident.
Yeah.
And me having to put my thinking cap on, I'm like, damn, have I really been doing novations? After we got off the phone, I'm like, damn, I've been selling all these houses on the market for the past year and a half. We sold everything on the MLS. So I had to go back and go in my dictionary and actually figure this out. So the thing is that I've already done it on accident. But
Yeah.
it has nothing to do with the MLS. You can have a conventional, you can have a buyer on standby that has been approved for conventional funding, okay, and sell it to him, and it could be off. Ooh, that lamb. Ooh, that boy, that Slimer green lamb like that. Oh
Ooh.
my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, that was nice. I needed to see that. Oh my
Yes,
goodness,
sir.
my bad, y'all.
You
Man, yeah,
vibrate high, baby.
y'all just don't know what we thinking about over here, man. Y'all
That
just don't
energy
know.
vibrate high. You
Woo!
attracted it to you.
Oh, we man, that boy looked like that slime of green, man. Oh my goodness, that was dope, man. I need to see that. It just zoomed by, zoom. I was like, oh my
Zoom,
goodness,
zoom.
man. That man, it stopped me in my tracks, man. Man, wow, that was nice. So yeah, everybody, that's what novate mean. It has nothing to do with selling a property on the MLS. If you have a buyer that has already been approved that you know, and he's just waiting for you to get a nice house that he know you be getting your hustle on, he like, man, Lupe, I'm gonna wait for you, man. Hit me when you get something in this area. I'll wait for you. I know you'll probably get something within the next couple months. I'll still be good. I ain't buying nothing. I ain't putting nothing in my name. I'm waiting on you. He already prepared. All you have to do is get the stuff situated with a seller and bring them together, and you don't even have to put it on the MLS. So it has nothing to do with MLS. Nothing.
Mm.
It only has something to do with you trying to wholesale a property to a conventional buyer. So that's what it is, man. That's
So like
crazy.
I was discussing when we was talking to Josiah, I mean it's really, man. They added some new stuff to it, but we've been selling to conventional buyers with an option agreement.
That's the same thing.
So because with the option agreement, the contract goes from you to them, seller to the middleman. But then when you bring in a buyer, it still go from the seller to the new buyer. So you already
Because
done
you're
locked
selling
in the price.
because you were selling to a conventional buyer. This is pretty house, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
Conventional buyers, FHA, anybody. We never had a problem with the option fee. It's called an
yeah.
option.
Yeah, that's
Excuse me,
so
option fee.
you've been doing it the whole time. And but that's what I'm saying. They made up a word to make it sound sexy to
Yeah.
to
They just want to change it up.
coaching. Yeah, this is all for coaching. You know what I'm saying,
Oh
man?
yeah.
I'm dirty too, man. Man, I'm dirty.
Ooh.
And
You
I'm
get ready to
dirty,
wash it
man.
up or what?
Man, I'm gonna get up and wash it in the morning, man. These little youngsters, man, don't be wanting to make no money, man. It's like, man, I'm gonna get up
No,
and wash
man.
it. I'm gonna get up and wash it myself in the morning and put it back up. This
They
thing
just
been
want to,
dirty.
they just want to be sitting there playing on them video games, man, on their phone.
Yeah,
They're
man.
like kids don't come outside like we used to back in the day. Just
Well, you
stay
barely can.
outside, man.
Well, you barely can breathe out here right now, man. Well, it's like, man, it's so crazy. Like, it's stuffy out here.
Mm.
Yeah, you barely can breathe. Yeah, but that's what them novations is. And then once I thought about it, I'm like, man, Mr. Transaction Engineer put me on these not man so long ago. It's an option. It's the option play. That's it.
But then they got to get the power, attorney, all that stuff.
Nah,
Man,
but
you
you
got that
don't.
option.
You
You
no,
straight.
no, no. See, that's the thing, brother Eddie. The power of attorney. You know, the power of attorney is put in place so you can sign off on any closing documents. You get what I'm saying? Without the seller having to be involved. That is what the power of attorney is for. You get what I'm saying? So that's what they're doing, getting the power of attorney for, so they can sign off on the closing documents without needing a seller. And the seller is just waiting on a check. That's good. That's a good practice. That's cool. So
Yep.
that yeah, that's cool because that weeds out all of the uncertainty of you getting your assignment fee. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because you're signing off on this on everything for the property owner. So yeah, that makes sense. That totally
Right.
makes sense. Yeah, it had nothing to do with the MLS, man. You know, that's what threw me off. Like, dude, this whole time they had you thinking that it's about the MLS and it's not. So that's what was throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, getting that power of attorney. You know,
But
but the crazy thing is we've been doing that. We've been doing
he
it.
do list it on the MLS though.
Right, because you want to get the conventional buyers, but I'm saying you don't necessarily have to put it on the MLS to get the conventional buyer. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to if you already have, some people that want to buy houses. I'm just saying you don't have to. But yeah, to get the conventional buyers, yeah, you definitely want to put it on the MLS. But it does not have it, the novation word has nothing to do with the MLS is what I wanted to bring to the forefront.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the catch right there. That it has nothing to do with the MLS. It's just selling to a conventional buyer. Period. That has convention. That's getting conventional funding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I walked up in this cigar shop to grab me a cigar, man.
So you did basically wholesaling pretty houses, y'all, with no vase.
And
So
what
that's
novation mean? Replacing one contract for
with
another
it.
contract. That's it.
You just been novated. You just been novated, baby.
So what they really telling y'all is that they training people to be innovative, which is a real word. Boy, hey man, y'all, hey man, who teaching y'all, man? Who y'all real estate coaches are, man? You
Y'all
know what I'm
better
saying?
tighten up. You missed with two of the best. The
Man,
two
y'all
of the
better
best in
do.
the world, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we put this thing together. That's who. You know what I'm saying? We giving y'all the real game, man. So yeah, man. After finding that out, it really, make me understand. Like, hey, man, you better pull out your dictionary. You better look these words up when someone is actually telling you all this and that, this and that, this is this and this is that, man. You better get your dictionary, man, and
Yep.
open that book up, man. That's where all the information is hidden. It's hidden in a book. And
Always.
if you don't open up that book, then guess what? How you gonna get the
You're
real
gonna lose
information?
out. The Mac truck said Loopy just broke that thing down. Yes, sir.
Yeah, appreciate that, man.
High Tech said gems, dropping gems.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah,
High Tech said
I'm in the cigar shop, huh?
High Tech said you could probably put a lien. Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
doing an
yeah.
auction, you're gonna record that memorandum.
Yep. Because once you put it on the market, if someone is tech savvy and they're looking to see what all you doing, yeah, they're gonna look on the market and stuff like that, and that, depending on who it is, it may that man, it depends, man, who you dealing with. And the rapport is everything. You know what I'm saying? So, that rapport and telling them, hey, this is how the process is. This is what you want. We're gonna make sure you get what you want. Don't get me wrong. I really like the spiel that your guy gave us. Like he gave like how I like the way he said it, and it sounds so much better coming from him. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounded dope. You know what I'm saying?
You can
Like
tell
nigga,
he
I
been
need to,
doing it a minute. He got that spiel
yeah,
broke down good now.
yeah, man. I'm like, man, they need to put you on the phone.
Oh, he got a course out on closing calls or something like that.
Oh yeah.
He's only 28, man.
Oh yeah, man. That's dope, man. That's
He
dope.
been rocking out about dude, he been in real estate now about 4 years. So he started no 5. Let me see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 5 years. Yep. Cause I met him in one of the masterminds 3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Mastermind I was in.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
man.
guy,
I like the way he said it, man. He really laid it on us right. But man, just not really breaking it. The simplicity of it, man, is like even he may not really even understand because like what the like he probably I know he understand because he's doing it. But like, do you really know what the word mean? Do you know that it's made up?
nah,
Do you
they
know
made
it's a
that
new
shit up,
word?
man.
I don't think he know that because he would have broke it
Nah, I
down
don't
so
think so
simple
either.
to us just like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think so either. It was made up definitely. Cause when I heard what it is, I'm like, man, that's just an option. But you got a little
Mm-hmm.
extra paperwork, a little
No,
different paperwork.
the only extra paperwork is that they getting the power of attorney.
Power
So they
attorney.
so that's
Uh huh.
it. What you said because what see so what they did was replace the memo that you get that you know the memo that you have that you get the owner to sign. They
With the
replaced
power
that
attorney.
with the power of attorney.
Wow.
So they don't even need them at closing. They just go sign off on everything and they get
Guaranteed
the
said.
wilder trick. Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
changes the novation. Boy, my hat's off to you.
Yeah, man.
My
They
hat's
make it.
off to the hey, they came, hey, they added extra, hey, they replaced the document so they can call it what they want.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Ah,
But my boss calling it the option. We running the play already, you know.
been running the play.
But yeah, man. I've been using the power of attorney, because we've been using the trust and stuff as well. You get what I'm saying? So, depending on how we gain possession or take control of the property is depending on if we use the power of attorney or not. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, we've been using the power of attorney, and I haven't really been using the memorandum much because everything kind of been going smoothly with using the power of attorney.
Yeah, when you
So
got that, hey, wait, you don't need a memorandum.
yeah, you don't need the memorandum. You know the power of attorney,
Done
but
deal.
713 235.
Yeah, you don't even need a power attorney. High tech. High tech said we should make up
It'd be
our own
nineteen
words.
twenty-eight for this. You want a drink or anything else to
Yeah,
go
man,
with?
No sir.
we're gonna make it
How'd you
up. We're
like
gonna
it?
make us up one high tech.
Straight B.
Yeah, you can do a straight cut. That'll work.
Okay.
High tech, you gonna be a realtor? High tech, you said you're pretty close to being a realtor.
No, no, Harris is a realtor. He's talking about us. Harris is a
Is
realtor.
it
He's a realtor in New Orleans.
is really getting
Hold
close
on
to
just
being
a
a
second.
realtor?
Steve. Yes.
He
Are we
might
gonna
be talking
hand
about
out
you,
your
Lou.
card that's still there? I thought you had gotten it, so you just bought him one for 1920.
I think he talking about Luca being a realtor. No, not. Oh no, no notivations. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't understand you what you talking about, Harris. No notivations, man. No notivations. Yeah, gotta excuse me, man. I'm having a little lunch. Been a busy day. Your boy transaction been pulling out transactions today. If you got a closing today, I don't care when you see in this video, hit a thumbs up. You had your closing today. If you got one or you had one this week, give me a thumbs up.
And
Share this.
my boy just bought me a cigar on accident, so I was about to buy my cigar, but the dude hit the card thing, and the card he had his card sitting on top of the scanner already, the tap me card, so I accidentally paid for it, and he was like, "Nah, he good." So he just paid for my cigar, and I just want to let everybody know if y'all are in the Houston area, Man, y'all come to Monte Cristo over here by the Galleria Mall, and get your cigar. They have lounge areas and stuff like that, man. But shout out to my guy over here, man. He just paid for my cigar, man. Just being at the right place at the right time, and he didn't even want to go and exchange it or any of that. He worked here, so man, and he knows me for coming in here, so it was dope to be able to get a free cigar, man. This was a dub, you know what I'm saying? So he
Hey,
just paid for a $20 stick, man, and I appreciate it, man. Y'all come out here to Monte Cristo, man, out here by the Galleria Mall if y'all want to get y'all a good smoke, a good puff.
good puff and puff.
Yes,
Hey,
sir. No, you can't pass this. Oh, hold on, man. Farm Friday, baby. Farm Friday, man. Let me see if I can rotate this camera, man. Farm Friday, baby.
let me see
Farm
what you got,
Friday.
dude.
Oh, that boy got the carbon fiber, babe. That boy got the carbon fiber, babe. Ooh, Farm Fridays, babe.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, today is Foreign Fridays, man. I'm on a live stream, and me and my mentor, we do Foreign Fridays. So I'm in my Maserati, but ain't nothing touching this Porsche right here, man. What you do, man? Huh? Did defense business, man? Man, you clean, man. Me and my boy, we love these 911s. I used to draw these when I was little. Foreign Fridays, everybody, in the right place at the right time, man. Look at all that carbon fiber, man.
thing
Man.
lit.
If y'all in your phone, hit that horn. Hit that horn for us one time. Bang! Bang! Have a good one. Yeah, babe. Yeah, babe. Yeah, we for Fridays, man. See, it's the small things that make you happy sometimes, man. It's the small things that make you happy, man. Yes, sir. For Fridays, man. That boy got them turbos spooling. What's up, everybody? What's up, world? Man, that boy looking good with all that carbon fiber, man. That boy say he in the defense business. Oh my goodness. That boy looking crazy, man. Novations or not. Can y'all hear me? Hey, can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Man, that boy clean, man. Ooh, that boy clean with all that carbon fiber, man. I'm so excited today, man. That was just a dope experience, man. Now, so novations are not close to being a realtor because the reason why novations are not close to being a realtor is because they're getting the power of attorney. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, they're getting the power of attorney. So they're not really close, and that's why, it, man. Yeah, it's nothing like it's really a savvy investor. Like I told y'all, we've been doing the option plays. We've been doing the option plays for quite some time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really Novation is not really being close to realtors. They're getting the power of attorney to sign off on any closing documents. That's their trick. That's their
That's the
end
difference.
game. Yeah, that's the big difference. But
Yep.
see, I've been doing all that already on accident just by having a good mentor. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying? So my boy was telling me to use memorandums. Nigga, I said, man, I'm using power of attorneys. I've been having the memos, but when you have the memorandums, that put a cloud on the title, of course, and it stops the seller from doing stuff behind your back. But depending on the report you build, you really don't need it. But if you had a power of attorney plus the memo, oh my goodness, you had a
But
memo. You had a
you in
memo, son.
control.
Oh my goodness, man. Man, this boy looking crazy with this Porsche, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Man, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that Porsche?
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Man, that boy
Bad
looking
boy.
crazy, man. He said he in the defense business. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all one more time, real quick, before I pull out, man. It's just the right place. This is that motivation, man. This is that motivation, man.
Right place at the right time.
Yeah, man. I got a free $20 cigar. I ran into this dude right here. I seen the Lambo today. I seen more
Ben's
than
just
one.
seen the port.
Yeah, I seen more than one Lambo, but me and my boy got a thing for these Porsches, man. I used to draw these when I was little. Look at that thing right there.
Wow.
That boy got carbon fiber all around that thing. Man, that's what I'm telling
I'm
y'all,
sorry, I'm
man.
hungry.
Nah, it's all good, man. I be eating on my live all the time, man. Shit, we gotta eat, man. We human.
Man.
Y'all better
Hey, we
get
be
these. Y'all,
moving,
yeah, huh?
especially when you be moving and shaking.
Yeah, man.
When
Well,
you
I
just
seen that
sitting around the house
lamb.
bull clapping around.
Hey, man. Man, I'm
I
ready
ain't
to
made
get
no
to the
determination, man.
house.
I'm getting something before the year out. I don't know what it is yet, man. It between that
Yeah,
Ferrari or that Lamb.
yeah. I'm getting that Rory next year, man. I gotta
I don't
I
know,
gotta
man.
go ahead and put that deadline on it. So my three. So on my affirmations, man. I got the Porsche 911 Turbo is. I got the Lamb. I got the Lambo Aventador, and I got the Ferrari 458. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I got to get the Porsche or the Ferrari next year, man. I got to, man. I got to get the Porsche or the Ferrari next year, man. I got to, man. This
That
right here
Porsche,
don't make
man.
man that Porsche don't make no sense right now with all that
I
carbon
been think
fiber.
I been thinking about the 911 because it's just in the family.
Oh
This
yeah, we need that.
Panamera been I done had this Panamera 3 years, man. I love it, man. Only thing I've had to do is just wear and tear, replace brakes, and get up key the oil change.
Yeah,
I love that car, man. Them like the best cars ever, man.
yep, and they
I
reliable.
very reliable. I'm telling you, man. I only had to replace the brake. Now the brake's not cheap, y'all. Like my mama always just said, it costs to be the boss.
My puppy
Woo!
side. Yeah, man, we
Well,
ain't
you just
playing.
lit that. Ooh.
Yeah,
What
we
you
got a couple horses.
what
We
you
got a
doing,
couple.
Hunter?
Nah, that wasn't even 100. We was almost at 80. We got we got a few horses up out here, man. We got a few. The horses.
Hey man, ride it out. Show 'em how you supposed to ride that thing, Luke.
Yeah, man, we ain't cherishing these, man. These just little toys, man. You know what I'm saying? We play with Hot Wheels when we little. We playing with them when we older, man.
Yep. They say
Yeah,
only
man.
thing get boys love their toys. The only thing different, they get a little bigger.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. But yeah, man,
Toys
they
get a
just
little bigger.
oh my goodness, man. Seeing that boy in that Porsche, man, I'm telling you, man, you gotta speak that stuff into existence, man. This right there, man. Oh my goodness. Y'all have any other questions?
Got to speak it into
Man,
the to existence, and you got to keep visualizing. Speak it into
man,
existence, visualizing, and believe. Believe
I ain't
that you
stopped
already
smiling
received
yet.
it.
Man, I ain't stopped smiling yet. I just know this ain't it. I just know I'm gonna be in that thing. Just, hey, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Hey, they say the great teacher Jesus said, "Believe that ye shall receive, and ye shall receive." But you gotta believe, baby. Phone Friday, if you in that phone, hit that horn, baby. I just got out that
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
Man, it still work, man. And listen to affirmations every single night, y'all. Every
Yeah.
single night. If you got bad health, listen to affirmation with health. If you need money, listen to a money affirmation. Every night for 30 days. Before you go to sleep, 5 minutes before you go to sleep, put it on. Don't be looking at the news before you go to sleep. If somebody just a killing movie, you're gonna take that into the next day. You're gonna take it into the subconscious mind. It's gonna manifest out either that week or the next day. So you gotta be
Yeah.
careful, man. What you take it to that subconscious. Put on you some money affirmation if you lack money. I give you 30 days, but you're gonna get money before that if you obedient. If you listen. 5 minutes
Yeah.
before bed, go to sleep with it playing. Sooner you wake up, put it on again.
Yeah.
Telling y'all, it
Hey.
still work, man.
Hey.
Just cause it wasn't taught in school, don't think it doesn't work. It still work. That's why it wasn't taught in school.
Yeah.
What you say, Luke?
And let them know, man. You got some affirmation jams on the way. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can hear from somebody that look like us and talk like us. You know what I'm saying? We got a father son duo finna drop some fire, babe.
Hey, he
Man,
on here too.
boy.
Look at
Oh,
him. My
your
son
son
on
on
here
here?
now. He's at 100 mil. How'd you
Yeah.
meet?
Hey, I'm going to the bank with you. That boy say, that boy say, pull up to the bank. Got in the back seat, started thinking. Looked up, stars in the ceiling. Then he went
Woo!
in and got 100 million.
100
I say,
million.
hey, boy, I text your dad. I say, boy, I'm going to the bank with that nigga, man. I'm going to the bank with him. He leaving with the whole vault. They
The
just gonna
whole
give it to
vault.
him. I say, man, I'm going to
Woo!
the bank with your son, man.
Hey,
Yeah.
the whole vault, baby.
Man,
Golly.
I listen to it every day, man. Yeah, y'all did that, man. Yeah, man, y'all did that, man. I ain't
Thank
gonna
you, man.
front.
We going in there tomorrow to we finally get in the studio tomorrow to get the mix and master. So it's gonna be clean, y'all. We came up, me and my son came up with an affirmation song. Lupe heard it already, cause that's my brother. But boy, it's lit, man. It's lit. Cause I,
Yeah,
I love affirmations, but you know, it be relaxing music because you listening to them, you going to sleep and waking up. But how about when you woke up in the daytime, you lit, you ready to get the day going? I said, man, let me put together something like that so I can listen to it, so I can keep going throughout the day, keep boosting you up. So it's the affirmations on hip hop beats. And man, we did it, man. And my son blessed the mic at the end with a freestyle. We just went in two helmets, baby.
yeah, he killed it too, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Just walking along the beach, man, and just being grounded for that time I was out there kicking it in Orlando, man. Man, it was so dope that you sent that to me, bro. And the main thing is that it was a father son duo, man. The interaction is amazing, man. And man, I just want to let you know, man. You doing amazing father work, bro. Because man, it ain't many out there that's doing it like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't many
Thank
that's
you,
doing it
boss.
like that, bro. So I'm
Thank you,
always
man. I
bigging up my
appreciate it, bro.
brothers, man, that I'm seeing, really in their kids' life, really messing with the kids and with their youth. Man, that's dope. I just got confirmation as well. We had a major storm out here when I came back from Orlando. I mean from Cocoa Beach. Man, we had a major storm, so the schools and stuff were shut down because they didn't have no power. I was supposed to speak to all the eighth grade students Monday, but they I still got confirmation that I'll still go and be able to speak to my realtor. So my realtor he's a teacher and he teach eighth graders. So I'll go out there and talk to his students next Friday. Because I was supposed to go. They're supposed to have a career day this Monday, but we didn't have power at that school due to tornadoes and stuff. We had some crazy weather, but man, bro, y'all got to think it, write it down. Turn it into a goal. Turn your dreams to goals. Turn your goals into reality, man. For
Yes,
real.
sir. You write them down and you look at them every day. My goals are right there. I got a picture on my phone. I got my goals because I brush my teeth when I wake up and when I go to sleep. So they right there. My bathroom on the mirror. I read them every single day. Every single day. Every single day, man. I read them, and it makes you more conscious of what you got to be getting done instead of going spending 10 hours with these people who not doing anything but gossiping or going nowhere fast. Man, you focus on your goals because you're seeing them every day. It's right in front of you, so it make you start consciously going towards it. Getting that subconscious, you start there going towards it. Custom Kick said, love it. Thank you, Custom Kicks. Man,
Yeah,
join us, y'all.
appreciate
We
that.
we here every Friday at 1 p.m. EST. Here for any real estate questions that you got. We here open. I always bring your questions back every week. Bring us some questions, man. Cause
Yep.
you able to get some free game. Cause I don't know nobody giving it out for free like us. I'm
Yep.
I'm in I'm in now 300,000 with my real estate education. So it wasn't given to me. I had to break bread every time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Every
sir.
single time. Mentors after programs after seminars after seminar. But the more you learn, the more you earn. So that's why you got to keep learning, man. Keep
The
upgrading your
more you learn, the
mindset.
more you earn.
Keep upgrading your mindset. All that good stuff. Cause that mindset, if this mind not right, either way it goes, nothing's gonna work. You gotta get your mind right first. Gotta get your mind right, and you don't know what you don't know. I know a lot of people think they know everything. Man, there's so much out here to learn.
Yep. Yep.
So much to
Man,
learn.
that
Let
was
me
a
see.
good one. The more you learn, the more you earn. That was dope. And to add on top of that, speaking of the novations, we are going to have a guest next week. It's a good friend of Mr. Transaction Engineer, so we'll have a guest next week talking about novations, and then from there, we'll be trying to get Harris on. I talked to a real estate attorney that is a good friend of mine, talking about temporary restraining orders and stopping pre foreclosures. We're going to be trying to schedule her. I talked to my girl Sagita. She's a broker in Georgia and a realtor in Tampa, as well as she's a tax specialist. So we'll be hitting y'all with different guests as well.
Oh
And
yeah,
from 2 to 7 Central Standard Time, I am on YouTube Live on Global Loopy G channel, aka Global for the Win.
that's
So I,
global, baby.
yeah, I'm talking about I'm on there 5 hours. So y'all watching me respond to correspondence that is coming in from text messaging campaigns that we are sending out and voice messages.
Live and living color too. He doing this live. This is not recorded, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
This is
sir.
not a recorded. This is live and living color. You will get
Yes, it
Loopy
is.
G at his finest, knocking out leads like Mike
Yes, sir.
Tyson back in the '90s.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
so High Tech said, "How important is being thankful?"
Oh, it's very important, man. I was listening to Bob Proctor, man. There's a book called Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life by Bob Proctor. And
Oh,
man, it's very important, man. And the crazy thing, the more delayed that is, the more delayed the gratification is. Once that hits you, oh my goodness, it's gonna hit you so hard. It's gonna almost be overwhelming. For the rejoicing process is gonna be almost overwhelming because you believed it, you knew it would come, and you stayed with it, and you stayed down for the come up. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, it's very important,
mm,
very important, man. Well, you gotta wake up thankful, man. You gotta wake up
yep.
thankful. You
No
have to,
matter what,
man.
no matter what.
I don't
First of
have.
all, you
Hey,
woke up. Shit.
man, I don't have kids. I have $5, but when I wake up, I go to let them out that cave. I be like, man, I'm so thankful for y'all, man. Y'all ready to go outside and, you know what I'm saying, fertilize this yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful for the yard, man. Y'all go out here and pee pee and boo boo all over this thing, man. Like I'm just so happy and grateful. They just wake up happy. So I'm passing
Wow.
that energy to to my dogs, you know what I'm saying? So, we making it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to wake up thankful, man. You got to wake up happy, you got to go to sleep happy, man. You go to sleep angry, you're gonna wake up angry, you know what I'm saying? Mad at the world for what? You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
So
If,
you
if
you keep you keep going. You keep walking around with that negative energy.
yeah, yeah. So man, we gave y'all a good session today, man. We usually be on for an hour, but man, the vibe's been so positive,
Yeah, I
man.
know. We've been riding out.
Yeah, we've been rocking out. So yeah, my boy he didn't got in. I'm about to change calls and get myself back in so I can go live from 2 to 7. So I'll be live in a few minutes for y'all. So y'all just make sure y'all tap in because I ain't going nowhere. I'll be back like I left something.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for joining us. I'm gonna leave y'all with this quote from Les Brown. Les Brown is one of the man. He was like one of the. He been doing motivational speaking a long time. Les Brown, LesBrown. You just look him up in YouTube and listen to some of his stuff. He came from a very humble beginning, but he's grown to man a big motivational speaker. He probably worth now about 5, 3. I would say probably about maybe 100 million or something like that. It might be more because he slowed down for a while, but he was dropping stuff back in the '80s, '70s, and '80s.
Dang, I ain't know he went back that far. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. But this is from Les Brown. He say you don't have to be great to get started,
Mm,
but you have to get started to be great.
hold on. You don't have to be great to get
To
started,
get
but you have
started
to get started to be
to
great.
be great. Woo!
Man.
Hallelujah. Hey, that's the real talk, real spill. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful day. Forward this to some of your cousins, your uncles, aunties who are looking to get started in real estate. Don't forget your freebies in the description. Book a call so you can get in that form and hit that horn, baby. We'll holler at y'all. Have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. If you're gonna get lit for Memorial Day, call an Uber, man. Don't drive drunk. Please. Don't
Right
drive
on,
drunk,
right
man.
on.
Get your Uber or Lyft. No excuses now, man. We blessed to have an Uber and Lyft. Man, I remember you could barely find a taxi. So we blessed God has enabled us to be able to do a lot of things. So get you a taxi, y'all. We love y'all. Keep grinding, keep growing and going. It's never too late to be great.
Help to
Peace.
be great. Peace.